I had a tremendous amount of respect for ABX, believe it or not. When I was at Michigan State, I did a research study for them. John Detz was the general manager, and he welcomed me into the radio station, and I got to sit in on some jock meetings. Dan Carlisle, who I'm really good friends with today, does not remember me, and it's probably just as well for all the reasons you just indicated. But yeah, I got to sit in on some jock meetings and really understand what made that place tick. But, you know, years later at WRIF, I mean, remember, there were, at one point, 4 quote-unquote AOR, album-oriented rock stations in Detroit. You know, there was ABX, W4, WRIF, and Wheels. And what was interesting is that, you know, for the listener, it had to be the greatest thing ever, because here you had these degrees of danger, if you will. You know, you could listen to any of the 4 rock stations, or all 4 of them, and you could hear the best of new music, older stuff, different kinds of jocks and their personalities. And, you know, I got indoctrinated into the ABC way. I mean, yes, it was corporate, no question about that. I mean, all the stations had the same logos, you know, that famous racetrack shape, or as Tom Bender used to say, Valium shaped. I guess it just sort of depends. But, you know, it was really an exciting time to be in radio. You know, the thing that I remember most about the WRIF years, actually working inside the radio station, was just how influential radio was in Detroiters' lives. I mean, you may remember, it seemed like every car on the road had a bumper sticker, and on that bumper sticker was a radio station sticker. And it explained who you were as a person. You know, if it was a WDRQ sticker, okay, I know what that person's into. And if it was an ABX sticker, you kind of had a measure of that guy. So, I mean, very much your personality and who you were was a reflection of what you listened to. And I remembered, you know, in the early days of like personal ads in the Metro Times, people would actually, when they would describe themselves and what they did and what kind of person they were and what they were into, they would oftentimes say, I'm a WRIF fan, or I'm an ABX listener, or whatever it may be. And that's how you, in some way, define the kind of music person or media person that you were. So, my God, what a great time to work in the business.